Mr. Gorbachev.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Turn up this podcast.
I'm in this for the money and the pussy, and they're both falling off the trees.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 151 of the Reasonable Doubt Podcast. As always, we are your hosts, Eric C. Griff.
And J Money.
Sorry, not C. Griff. The guy I'm interviewing today has had his identity protected and his voice changed to avoid prosecution. He's a grower of opium.
I've been growing opium poppies
and
for
also
15 years.
Distributing a large network of child pornography. Welcome.
Yes. Yeah, it's a different game. I work directly with Donald Trump on a regular basis.
Yeah. You look like one of those guys. I never understood in those documentaries why those guys agree to it.
Because you know why, actually? Like, straight up, because I remember back in the day, growers used to go on all the time.
All the time, when they were talking
I
about,
knew
like,
a grower who went on a fucking dock, and I recognized him. I was like, why would you do that?
Oh, that's Dave.
I was like, yeah.
Oh.
I was like, why? And he's like, man, because it's important for people to understand what's going on.
I'm sure they pay him, too.
Yeah, they pay you, but also, like, it does help for people to be aware. Because the issue is, I think, that the general public... Sorry.
It's okay.
I think the issue is that the general public looks at most instances of crime and thinks it's very far away and no one does it. And the only people that are involved with it are degenerate pieces of shit. Like, for instance, pot.
Yeah.
Like, on a serious note, like, marijuana grows, and... like, even stuff like mushrooms, like psilocybin mushrooms, which are illegal, coke. You think that's far away?
It's not.
It's not. The amount of guys I know personally that sell all sorts of drugs that own homes all through Masonville, Foxfield, like, nice areas.
Yeah.
And these guys, like... These people live normal lives.
Yeah,
they're normal. They treat it like a normal job.
Yeah, there's like that thing that you always think about, like if you were to picture in your head a drug dealer.
They
look like accountants half the time.
Yeah, they look like dudes you would never assume are doing
which
shit
is
like
kind
that.
of the point.
That's the whole point. They lead normal lives and appear to be completely normal people. You know what they want from life? The same thing as everyone else.
They just found a way to make money.
Yeah, and not have to work that hard and destroy their bodies. A lot of the guys that I used to know that were like big-time pot dealers. Yeah. Because this is the thing. The idea of what you have as a drug dealer, a guy slinging grams on the corner. Yeah. That dude's a fucking loser fall guy.
Yeah. He works for the guy.
He works for the guy. If he gets popped, he's going to jail. The guys who have been doing it for 10 years, they look like they literally
no, they don't look like that.
But they look like us. They do, you know? Like, they look like normal fucking people, and they grow pot.
Yeah.
Or they grow pot, or they move pot. Like, they're into, like... So I know guys that are into, like, running, where they, like, run it between BC and Ontario. Yeah. Or they're here's a weird one. They're supplying grow companies like Redican who can then put it on the legal market. Yeah. Is a big thing of it. Is like Redican and stuff, it's really hard for them with all the legislation, Redican, tweed, that kind of shit. Yeah. Where they can't get all their pot. They can't fulfill the demand. Yeah. With all the legislation around their ability to grow. Yeah. So they bring in stuff illegally and then make it legal. Yeah. So like it transitions into the legal world. So yeah, I think I'll usually, when you see those Vice documentaries, it's to bring awareness. It's because these people are pretty reasonable people, and like they want to bring awareness to the fact that like, your idea of crime is fucking, it's stupid. Yeah. I think it's, man, if you think it, I'm not judging people for living like a fucking crime-free life and never being involved in any form of crime. That being said, if you really believe that like most people aren't involved in crime, you're dumb.
Most people commit crimes every day.
Most people commit crimes constantly.
Yeah, and my middle name's Crimes.
Yeah,
I committed 3 crimes.
Closely
today.
Related to Grimes.
I'm her cousin. Yeah, 2 crimes today could put me away for 15 years. But what are you?
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Like,
and then I'd be out in 6 months because we have no room in our prisons. Yeah, and I'm not a violent threat.
But yeah, you look at like anyone who's made it, or the people that you idolize. You want to talk about that? Like, that drives me nuts. The view, if someone in our income bracket does something, you're a criminal. But if someone who's a millionaire does it, well, they needed the edge.
Yeah, I know.
What's the difference?
Or you see it all the time with like rich kids getting popped for Deweys, and they get away scot-free because it's like, well, they made a mistake.
Yeah, they have their whole life ahead of them.
They have their whole life.
Oh, but if some kid from Marconi gets popped with a Dewey, he's going to jail.
Yeah, he's going to get slapped with the full penalty.
Full capability of the law.
Some 17-year-old steals his dad's car, goes 180 down the highway and kills him.
They don't want to ruin his academic career.
Yeah, it's well, he's okay at basketball.
Yeah, it's unfair is what it is. You gotta realize that people at the upper end who are millionaires, they're involved in drugs, they're involved in tax evasion, they're involved in insider trading.
Yeah, financial crimes out there.
Financial crimes at the fucking asshole. Yeah. They're in offshore accounts. They're involved in fucking human trafficking all the time. Yeah. We're hearing about it.
Yeah.
Human trafficking's fucking
even if it's
business.
One step removed.
Yeah.
You deal with a guy who deals with it. You know what I mean?
This is the thing. Well, I feel like I can say this on here. It doesn't matter. I used to grow weed when it was legal as fuck.
Yeah, everyone did.
Yeah. I loved growing weed.
Anyone cool did.
I loved growing weed, and I used to pay people to rent out a room in their house so that I could grow pot in it. But anyway, people would be like, well, I'm not a criminal. I'm an electrician. Okay, but I hire you to come set up grows and zap into panels for me.
You're not stupid.
So, yeah, you're not dumb. When I ask for 8 outlets in a fucking basement, and I want them all suspended, in a fully insulated room with reflective sheeting all over the walls.
What do you think I'm doing in here?
Yeah, and I'm like, I need 8 outlets in 2 lines of 4 on the ceiling. And I need all of them to be designated plugs because they're going to handle about 1,000 watts each.
Yeah.
And they're like, yep, no problem. It's like, oh, yeah, but you're not a criminal. And I'm going to pay you in cash because that's all I have.
Yeah, don't write up an invoice for this.
Yeah,
one,
don't. Yeah, people benefit from the proceeds of crime on a regular fucking basis.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not a fucking pot grower anymore, to be clear. I'm not involved in criminal activity. It's legal to grow whatever 6 plants. It's legal to grow 6 plants in Canada, so fuck off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's fucking pathetic to see people's opinion of it. They have this high and mighty opinion that they're above
I don't even think it's high and mighty. I think it's ignorance.
I think it actually is true ignorance in a lot of people.
I think it's a lot of people that are like, well, I would never do that. And it's not even that I think the crime is bad. It's the threat of breaking rules and the threat of repercussions is too much.
Yeah.
Right? Or the social status of if people find out I was dealing
then I'm bad. Then I'm a bad person.
I'm bad and I'm ostracized and stuff. Right?
Yeah, but the reality is you're not.
No.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Half the time shit happens to you and people don't even know you. You just lie.
Yeah, I mean even think back to a lot of people, especially 20 years ago and most walks of life would dabble in coke once or twice a year.
Yeah, or they get popped for a joint and
they get popped for a joint, so they got all this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
and that's different than the guy who's smoking crack, because that guy's a criminal.
He's a crackhead. I only got popped for a joint.
Yeah,
and it's well, where do you draw the fucking line?
Or I never buy the coke.
Yeah,
I don't know the guy who buys it, but my buddy.
But I'll do it when it's there.
If it's offered to me, I'll do it. No, you're using the same scheduled drug.
Yeah,
you're doing the same thing.
You're doing illegal shit.
You're doing illegal shit.
Yeah.
Or how many, or people that had one beer too many and drove home.
Yeah, and they're I probably shouldn't have drove. It's you realistically
wake up the next day and laugh about it.
Realistically, you think about it this way: you should never drive if you even remotely question if you hadn't too much.
Yeah, you should know.
You should be well aware. Am I anywhere near the line? Don't drive.
Yeah.
It's that easy. It's not a fucking hard law.
I've got a system. I can have 1 drink an hour for 3 hours.
And then you're done.
Any more than that, I won't drive.
Yeah.
Because I know that's probably conservative. I probably could have 1 or 2 more and be under the limit. But I'm not going to risk that.
No, it's not worth it. Another one that kills me, and I had a doctor friend confirm this recently, which I was like, thank you so much, is because I got a little bit of shit for, as someone was talking about, just having used drugs in life and whatever. And I was like, really, man? Fuck off. And he turned around and he's like talking to these medical people that are at this thing. And he goes, well, what's your favorite drug? And everyone was like, oh yeah, fucking, like I abused living shit out of Advil. All of them are like, I take Advil almost daily.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what else? Well, you know, like I if I can't sleep, if I'm in like a rough sleep schedule, I pop some Ambien. Or I love Ativan. Ativan's my favorite drug. And it's like, yo, don't sit there on your fucking high horse telling me to be healthy and quit smoking all this while you pump your body full of fucking chemicals and judge the shit out of me. Because, what? Because I fucking did a line on New Year's? Like, you fucking take Ativan like once a week, bro. Yeah, and you're not prescribed it. You have some buddy that can get you Ativan.
Like,
or you're popping Xannies and shit.
Like lines of amphetamines in med school.
Exactly. Come on. Yeah, you just told me how much you love Adderall, and I happen to know you don't have ADHD.
You just prescribe it to each other.
Yeah, and like it's totally, it's fucking, shut the fuck up with your judgment of people. It's such, there's nothing separating someone who's like into fucking Ativan and Xanax and fucking
it's just a different
Adderall.
Social class of drug.
Yeah, it's literally just a different tax bracket.
Yeah, it's like your drugs level up.
Yeah, you're like, cool, mine are real pure. Only need a little tiny bit.
Because I think, you would get like ostracized
in that community if you did coke or something.
Yeah, if you did like stuff like, because it's seen as like
or
trash.
Do MDMA. They're like, wow, you don't even know what's in that, dude. Here, if you want to get high, here's Dexedrine. Yeah. It's like, they're both they're literally both amphetamines. Yeah. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, one of them's just a street drug, and the other one you got legally, legally with big brackets.
We're in the first week of Donald Trump's presidency.
I know.
Elon Musk already seek-hailed.
What the fuck was that?
Did you see that?
Yeah, what is that? What?
He did the fucking Nazi salute because they fucking love it. He like off the chest up. And he did it twice.
What for what though? What was he saying?
He was just doing a speech, and then he's like, "Thank you all for being here. You made this happen." Did a weird like wah when he did it, and then I think he tried to play it off like for a little plausible deniability. He's like, "I'm opening my heart to you."
Oh, I'm opening my heart.
But it was a like straight arm with the palm down, like The thing is, that looks like a Nazi salute to the right people.
Yeah.
Like the people that are going to be super fired up about that, they're not going to be like, well, that's not what that was.
So fucked.
I know, it's fucked. He's renamed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Has he, what?
It's an executive order. It's got no international recognition, so it's not going to change. But that was one of his executive orders like 20 minutes in.
The Gulf of America.
The Gulf of America, yeah.
It's the Gulf of Mexico.
It's always been the Gulf of Mexico.
Because it is predominantly land of Mexico.
Yeah. I like that one I don't get. That's just posture.
Well, and that's him saying we're 50, that he knows lots of Canadians that would love to be the 51st state. It's like, what did you talk to Albertans, bro?
Yeah, well, the premier of Alberta went to the inauguration.
I heard that, yes, was the only one that went.
Is the only, and she was the only one that didn't like have the meeting with, because we had all the premiers, right?
No, she was there for that.
Was she?
Yeah, she still went and was like, fuck you, we're not going to become America.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We have a better... Man, I'm not living in America.
I'm not living in America.
No, I will start murdering people. I have guns. Yeah, no. You want to see me not joking, motherfucker?
In Minecraft.
Yeah, you want to see me not joking? I'll show you. Yeah, you think fucking Americans are so cool?
He's joking.
This
is going up on the internet.
Americans are so cool with your fucking, we all have guns. You're going to be the next state, yeah? Find out. Fuck around and find out about
just
rednecks,
suicide
bro.
by U.S. Army. Just like take out as many as I can.
Dude, I will fucking bomb your ass.
Just IRA music playing out of the truck.
Yeah, I'll call in some boys from Ireland. You get fucked.
Call in some experts.
Fuck around and find out how funny my plaid button-up is now, dipshit. Yeah?
Just
fucking out there. I'll be out there like fucking Ted Bunyan. Or whatever the fuck his name is. What's his name?
Bunyan?
Paul Bunyan.
The American?
Yeah. Lumberjacking your ass to death.
I think you mixed up Ted Bundy and Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, I did. Ted Bunyan, some new shit, bro.
Then I'll fucking rape you, and then I'll chop you down with an axe. Fucking Ted Bunyan.
Ted Bunyan. I'll Ted Bunyan your ass.
Ted Bunyan is funny as fuck.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, yeah, fuck that shit.
Just a bunch of hosers on the other side of the Detroit River.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, you...
Just a fucking maple crunch flying out of the U.S. Army's soldier's head at Mach speed.
Yeah. You would be shocked how
Sharpened
fucking...
hockey sticks. And...
I think they would be shocked how fucking dangerous Canadians are.
Yeah,
as a people,
I feel like it would just turn into another like Vietnam scenario where you'll
you'd
never
never get us out.
You'll never, and like you could occupy us for sure.
Yeah, but there would be a never-ending rebellion.
It'll be a never-ending thing. People are gonna die all the time. The average American's not gonna want their army here dying all the time.
And they'll go to come up and get murdered. Like they'll try to move in and like occupy, and they'll just get killed.
Because like the average American doesn't want Canada either. Right?
No, and I'll tell you this: a lot of Indians are on our side, and we have a lot of them, and they will fucking kill you if you
weaponize the Indians.
We may have conflict here, but they like us more than they like you.
Yeah, that's how we get us to come together.
Yeah, be like, all right, Brampton.
The Brampton Regiment. Yeah, send them in.
Send them in. Yeah, Sikhs and
all the
regular Indians
guys.
all at fucking peace together. They're like, we gotta kill Americans.
This just unites the world, all of Europe. Russia and Ukraine stops because they're like, we gotta fuck.
Dude, they'd come in and you'd have like white Canadians being like, all right, let's get in contact with these terrorist cells. We're gonna need their help.
We need the expertise.
Yeah. Yo, guys, we're all on board. RCMP's like, ISIS, get in here.
Yeah, we'll pay for the trip. Just come on down. We'll fly in.
9/11, episode 2.
It's like getting the gang back together.
Yeah.
You got like our army. You got all these terrorist cells.
Yeah.
You got like the IRA guys that are still
the
around.
Fucking like 2003 Michael Bay cutscenes. It's like, and for explosives, Abu Baghdadi.
We're putting it. One last job, but I get to pick.
Abu, I need you. Yola, brother, I will come.
And urban combat specialist, a bunch of people from Bosnia.
Get those. Yo, I love Bosnians.
Just get like Bosnians, Croatians, like get them to come together. You know, hate each other.
We need to fucking fuck. They're
Get
trying to
some
take
Serbs.
Canada, bro. Don't let this happen.
Who else could we get? Get some fucking like Congolese warlords.
Oh yeah,
get those guys over here,
bro. You know what I was watching actually?
What's that?
I was watching a fucking. I was watching a weed documentary about Congo.
The Congo, they grow it there.
It's huge business because
it's like the most fertile land in the world.
Yeah, and I guess they have their own land race. Like, so there's land races of marijuana that exist naturally all over the world. Different types of marijuana.
Yeah,
and in Congo, because these warlords are like problematic and get into areas, there's a bunch of areas of like peaceful people, and because their shit gets taken all the time and like so much stuff is involved in trade, one of the only ways they can generate income is selling pot. So they grow and sell weed.
Smoking that Congolese,
yeah.
I'm smoking that Congolese pack.
Dude, I would love to.
Got me recruiting child soldiers and shit.
Can you imagine smoking Congo weed? Like some landrace shit from Congo? I wonder.
I think it would change me.
Dude, it'd probably be...
It'd like alter
it's
my
like
DNA.
Airy outside weed. It's exactly what we
my
want.
skin gets like a little darker.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Speaking of Nigerian. That's the only African accent I can do. It's like,
yeah, I can't even do the fucking like Afrikaner. Oh fuck!
You have to get a hit of this,
brother,
come here.
Come. This shit will fuck your brain.
All the Congolese people are like, what the fuck are you talking?
I can't remember what they call it. They call it like Dubby or something. Or
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's
Dubby?
like Dubby. There's some name for
Dubby.
it. Yeah, there's some name
Dubby.
for it they have.
I'm smoking the Dubby.
Dobby?
Smoking that
Dobby?
Dobby pack.
Dude, I would fucking put Dobby on a spit and smoke him.
You just
rub him down with
meat
some
fall off
Cajun
the
spices.
bone.
Yeah, rub.
I'm talking like a 12-hour smoke.
Yeah,
and then you wrap them up in banana leaves and
do
bury
it.
them.
You got to do it like the way they do the pigs. That like Chinese way of doing the pigs, where it's like all golden and then they cut and it cracks and
yeah, fucking. I would eat pig skin every day.
Yeah,
it would kill me. Like probably pretty quick.
What do you do for pork belly? I meant to ask you this.
Well, you braise it. You braise it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then what do you do to get the final sear on it? Just...
Yeah. You slice it up and then you sear it thin.
Oh.
That's how I would do it.
Okay.
Like you braise the whole belly, which is fun because it's got the nipples still on it.
Oh,
I don't know if
you're
you've
doing
ever,
a huge one.
If you're doing like a full pork belly, I'm
Yeah.
not sure, but they'll have nipples on it still.
You braise it with the skin on? You don't cut the skin off?
Yeah, you skin on.
Really? Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah.
I always take skin off.
You can do it with the skin on. Skin side up.
Yeah, and just like
the skin
shit
side
of
out of the braising liquid.
Yeah.
And then you slice that, you'll get like big strips, kind of like bacon. You go thicker than bacon. And then you sear that hard. And then it just like pulls apart. It's all fat. It's all big fat.
All right, damn.
Yeah.
I might try it like that. I might get some more today and do it again.
Some pork belly, man.
I have some marinating right now.
Every day, every time I think about it, pork is the best meat by far. I'm sorry, my Jewish and Muslim brothers.
It's long pig.
That's human.
Yeah.
I'm eating man.
I mean,
Nah, if I was a cannibal, I'd only eat hot chicks. I'm not eating a dude.
What?
Like what?
True.
The best meat comes from like the ass and the thighs.
No,
right?
the best meat. I don't know if I can say this. No,
it's his cock.
no. I was gonna say best meat be vegans, for sure. Some like hippie vegan.
Yeah, for sure. Grass fed.
The grass fed, grass finished.
Free range grass.
Free range, grass fed, grass finished. That's the best shit. You just need vegans. We should start farming vegans.
Yeah, but there's no like plump vegans.
Yeah, true. They're lean cut.
They're lean cut, right? So it's like, I want like a roast.
I know some fat vegans.
Do you really? Were they always vegans?
No.
No, the veganism's a new thing.
Yeah, and they just eat a lot of nuts, and I think that's how they keep their fat on.
Yeah, probably. Avocado.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's so healthy for me to keep eating. I have 18 cups of cashews a day.
I would fuck up 18 cups of cashews a day. I love cashews.
Do you?
Yeah.
You know what I've started doing is walnuts. Walnuts, macadamia nuts, and Brazil nuts. I have a little bit of each day.
Brazil nuts? I'm not familiar with those. Do they have
they're
name?
called...
Do they have another name?
They're called neighbor toes.
Neighbor toes? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know about
toes
those.
of your neighbor.
Oh, okay. And if he hollers,
yeah,
let him go.
Damn, how fucked up, eh?
That was just like a rhyme.
That was just that's.
So then we're like, we'll change.
They
it to
taught
tiger.
children to that.
We'll change it to tiger. No one will know.
Sorry, it's fucking bright in here.
It's not.
It's
dark.
Not?
It's dark in here, dude.
Damn, I got a little stoned for this.
Do you really?
Oh yeah.
Do you get stoned for this usually?
No, not always. I better if I get stoned.
Okay.
But sometimes if it's late, I don't like getting stoned because I just want to go to sleep.
That's
if it's
true.
daytime and I like have a fucking cup
Yeah.
of coffee or something, I'll get a little stoned for it. Yeah, it's a great time.
Okay.
Why not? We're just sitting here shooting the shit, being hilarious.
That is true.
And I think we're
Funny
so
as
much funnier.
I think I'm so much funnier when I'm like a little high.
Yeah. Like, woo! You know what you gotta try? You gotta try the vape. Because you can hit
I
it.
used to hit it, yeah.
It's super duper light. You take like one little puff and you'll be. I think you would like it because
My problem with it is like I got like idle hands.
And you'll just.
And I had one.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's gonna be awesome. I'll like take a little rip, watch the movie, go to bed. Right? That'll be like my chill time. And I would haul on that fucking thing. And it's like weed is especially like smoking weed is like a little different than drinking.
Yeah.
If you go too far on drinking, your body will tell you like right away. Where it's
Weed,
like
you don't know till it's too
weed,
late.
you don't know until like because it creeps up.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps going, and you're like, oh, this is a good spot. Okay.
Oh, that was enough.
Okay,
that's enough.
And there's no way you can't like throw up
Yeah.
to like calm it down. And I would sit there and I'd lie awake in the dark for 4 hours, just thinking
Really
about
can't.
like
What are you smoking though? You must be smoking sativas.
I had a bunch of different cartridges for it. It's because I got too high, and then I would sit there and I would wonder what death was like, and that was like what I would think about every time.
That's crazy. Because if I start as long as I'm getting too high on an indica, I can go to sleep. I'll sit there too high on an indica and be like, damn, I need to fall asleep. All right, bedtime.
I can't do that. Weed, I don't know. Weed's just not it doesn't affect me.
That's
like
not
that.
your thing, man.
It's not my thing, which is fine. I'll smoke weed like twice a year.
We should do some mushrooms soon.
Yeah,
I would
for
love
sure.
to.
I love mushrooms. They're
Yeah,
like
do you
my
want-
favorite drug.
Do you want to play outside and do some mushrooms?
Yeah. Once it gets a
Once
little
it warms
nicer,
up a little bit. Yeah.
You know what we should find a place with a sandbox.
Dude, no, we'll go to the beach.
Oh, I guess.
The last
what the
time-
fuck was I thinking?
Dude, I know. The last time I went to the beach,
Yeah, you were like in the water.
I was hanging in the water playing with the sand. It was a fucking great time.
I had mushrooms last time I was on a beach too. It was awesome. I
Let's
kept,
go to the
kept
let's
putting
go
my
to the
toes
beach.
under the sand and kept taking them back
And
out.
you're like, ooh, yeah.
And it was a cold day on the beach.
Yeah.
So the wind was whipping. But like normally if I was sober, I'd be like, this sucks. I'm going inside. But like because I was off the Zoomers, I was like, this is fun.
You know what? You know what the move is? Because I was thinking about this for us to go to the beach. Because you and me both like going to the beach.
I love the beach.
Your wife doesn't love the beach.
No, well, she's a redhead.
Because
so.
she's a ginger, yeah.
Like, she can't do
She
more than like
is-
5 minutes in direct
She
sunlight.
is not a sunlight gal.
No.
So, here's what I figured out.
We bail on her.
No. No, I figured this out. This is great. I've been thinking about this for like 6 months, and I just haven't said anything.
Okay.
Last time I went to the beach, my buddy had one of those fucking massive canopy things.
Oh, yeah.
So we went, and it was like 6 of us, and it doesn't feel inappropriate when there's like 6 people there. Because you have a setup, you got a cooler, you bring like a Yeti cooler and all this
Yeah,
shit.
you got your speaker.
Yeah, speaker going, and then you just dominate a whole fucking section on the beach, and it's like you and your boys hanging out at the beach.
Yeah.
Having drinks, whatever, doing mushrooms. I was like, this is a great time. I'm like, man, this would be perfect for her. Because there's an enormous chunk of shade.
Yeah, that's true.
And it stays this enormous chunk of shade. You just don't have it up at like 8 feet. You have it down at like 5 feet. And you have
duck into
tons of... you got to
Yeah.
duck under a little. And you have tons of shade.
Yeah.
So I'm going to buy one of those.
And we're just going to have a gazebo time.
And we'll just go to the fucking beach and we can hang out and have a blast. Getting fucked up
love
on the
that.
beach.
Do we have like a private beach or somewhere we can go?
Yes.
Okay.
I got places. I'm not telling on here.
No, don't tell on here.
I've got places that we can
we
go.
can't just do this in Grand Band.
No. We got it. Though, yeah, there's a place we'll go, and it's like you can go have a good time.
I can't believe you can't just get drunk on a beach.
You can. What are you talking about?
Like in Grand Band and stuff? Like legally?
You just can't have them in bottles. Just cans.
Can you really just drink on the beach? I thought you couldn't.
I go all the time. I've asked officers. They'll tell you if you have.
You can. You can drink, but you can't get drunk.
No, you can be fucking plastered. They don't give a fuck. They'll tell you usually they just say like no glass. And they want no glass in the cooler. They'll ask to see in your cooler.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Yeah, the only time, like once when it was really, really, really busy at Grand Bend, he was like, do you have a cup? And I was like, yeah, I thought I was good in a can with like the cozy over it. Or koozie, whatever. And he was like, just put it in a cup. He's like, put it in a Yeti cup or something. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. But I think it's because when there's that many people there, they're like, I don't need everyone doing this. Like,
yeah, true enough.
You know what I mean? They're like, you guys obviously know what's up because you're pretty confident about it. Like, but fucking, I don't need all these Toronto people starting to do this shit.
There is nothing quite like being drunk on a beach.
Oh, it's great.
It's like, it's
the only place where you're drunk and you're like, I should have some water. And it feels great to have water.
That's true.
If I'm sitting in a bar
It's
and I
not
have
just
water, it's like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like, well, if I didn't order the water, that means I got watered. So that's not fun.
Whereas when you're on a beach, you're like, I need some water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like humanity really peaked there. We've had a few moments where we really fucking nailed it. And like when we figured out how to distill alcohol and then paired that with a beach.
That was a peak.
That was a peak moment. Like the first guy to get drunk on a beach was probably like,
dude, you had a blast.
I'm quitting my job. I'm doing this till I starve.
This is my whole life forever.
Like foie gras. Fucking nailed that.
Yeah.
Formula One racing. That's pretty fucking
That's
sick.
pretty awesome.
WWE.
WWE is on Netflix.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see this?
I haven't watched any of it yet, but I know it's on there.
Well, what are you doing tonight?
I got a thing.
Oh, yeah, you got a thing. Fuck.
I know. We'll watch some wrestling.
Yeah, because I'm having...
They'll also do live, like Monday Night Raw.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's live.
I'm having some drinks tonight. I might have Buddy over at the house. It's
Okay.
way cheaper.
Yeah.
Like...
And just watch wrestling.
Watch wrestling. See what's
I
up.
love watching wrestling.
Yeah.
Did I tell the story in the pod the time I went and saw WWE?
You saw WWE or you saw like an amateur one?
No, I saw WWE.
You've seen amateur shit too, right?
Once, and then I've seen WWE twice.
Holy
I
fuck.
fucking love it.
Really?
Yeah, I got, like, a guy I know, a friend of mine, had extra tickets, and he was like, come on over. I brought a couple of my friends. we like went to this WWE event, and I kind of forgot the vibe because I got so fucking into it, and I was drunk also.
Oh, and you're what? Dude, that is that is an anxiety, like panic attack inducing for me.
What, getting drunk at wrestling?
No, getting drunk if you go to someone's house and like there's a party going on, but they say that you're there to watch the thing, and then you get really into this and you're drunk and you are only into this, and then you realize no one else is as into it, and you're like, oh my God, I'm so autistic right now.
No, we went and saw it at the stadium.
Okay.
And we're like drunk in the stands, but like I kind of forget that WWE is mostly for disabled men and children.
Okay, yeah.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, that's
like not dudes like me.
Yeah.
It was for dudes like me, and then I should have grown out of it.
I think people grow out of it. Or you wear tap-out shirts and like you're...
Yeah, true. And you think it's real. But I was like double fisting tall boys of blue.
Oh, yeah.
Watching this wrestling match. And it's like a girls' wrestling match. And me and my buddy are like hammered. And we're like yelling at the ring. We're like, kick her in the fucking tits! Like screaming.
It's children.
And we like look down and there's like 3 dudes in a wheelchair and like children like looking up at us. I was like, I need to like calm this down. Like people are like, woo! Alright, we're back after some technical difficulties. We good? Alright.
Alright.
Give me another high five. Sick.
Was that good?
Yeah. One more.
There we go.
All right, we're back after some technical difficulties. Thank you, everybody, for... I mean, it's going to be edited. It's not like you had to watch any of that.
Yeah, no one knows it even happened.
No one. I won't even have to.
You might
the
edit
apology.
this out.
I might not. If I don't, then good for
Just
you.
leave it in.
What's been new with you? What's going on?
I started growing weed again.
You just said earlier in this podcast
I'm not growing
you're
weed.
not growing weed
I'm not
anymore.
growing weed. I'm growing the legal amount that I'm allowed to grow.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah, you're not breaking any rules.
Yeah, I got a couple of. Is that good? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a couple of strains.
I
got
Alaska Thunderfuck.
No, Kraken, Pineapple
Kraken.
Punch. Yeah, Kraken's an indica dominant. I got Pineapple Punch, and I got Super Lemon Dragon. So I'm gonna see how all these go.
I'm glad that morons still name weed.
Okay, we're not morons. We're stoners.
Yeah, morons. I'm glad that
Fucking morons.
I'm glad that this is still a thing. That it's not just like, this is HBC 1.5. This is HBC 1.2. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that you can still call it the dumbest shit ever.
You could still call it like.
I am mad though that strains are gone.
What do you mean?
There's OG strains from back in the day that like you
That
just don't hear of them ever.
Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express, Green Crack.
Green Crack.
Green Crack.
That was
Green
so
Crack
funny.
was a Jamaican land race.
Yeah.
From the Caribbean islands, obviously got cultivated like a motherfucker in Jamaica. And it's a sativa, 100% sativa marijuana strain that grows like a fucking pole. It is a stalk, and there's buds on the stalk, and that's it.
Okay.
And like some little leaves, that's it.
Okay.
And it was called Green Crack.
I remember Green Crack.
Do you remember?
I remember Green Crack.
People used to grow because it was
like,
great
oh, yeah,
weed.
like I was buying weed off the guy, and he's like, I got Green Crack amongst other things. I was like, Green Crack? He's like, yeah, it makes you feel like you're smoking crack.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not
It's
the case.
super energetic and like just head high.
Yeah, but
because it's pure sativa. Mountain Bud, you ever seen Mountain Bud?
Yeah.
The real bushy ones, and then they'd have headstock cones that were like a fucking built like this.
Yeah.
Massive. Granddaddy Purple.
Yeah.
GDP. That was the original purple weed strain.
Yeah.
And like it's just gone.
Just you can't grow it anymore?
Can't find Granddaddy Purple seeds or clones or anything.
That's
They're gone.
sad.
I know, like they're just
OGs.
other purple shit. All the OG stuff's gone now. I want it back.
Yeah. Because that stuff was fun.
Agent Orange.
I don't remember.
Agent Orange?
That's in poor taste, isn't it?
No, Agent Orange was a Vietnamese landrace.
Oh,
yeah, I swear to God.
It was Vietnamese?
A Vietnamese landrace strain that they brought in that had a ton of like really orange trichromes on it. And yeah.
Jesus. And it probably had actual Agent Orange in there somewhere.
Maybe. And
If you smoke too much of that, your like kid is born with one eye. To make light of the Agent Orange war crime.
Yeah. You know what we got to do? One time, I want to set up and we record an episode at my house.
Okay.
And we'll smoke a fucking fatty. We'll do a live stream. That's what we'll do.
We'll live stream.
Live stream
Just
Josh
getting
smoking weed one time. And then don't you be like...
Yeah, it's like live stream episode 167. Watch Josh have a panic attack.
Josh is furry.
While Christian does nothing to help and in fact makes it worse.
Yeah.
You ever see that stand-up bit? Or it's a stand-up show at a small club. And this one guy's doing like crowd work and he's talking to a guy and the guy can't really talk to him all that well. And he's like, what the fuck's up with you? And the guy's like, I'm sorry, I'm on a lot of mushrooms. And he's like, oh, okay, and like moves on. And then like 2 acts later, another guy comes up and just goes,
yeah,
and just screams at him.
So good, man.
Like, dude,
Sorry, I had to do it.
You could tell that guy sat there and probably was just like,
yeah,
and then sat there for 10 minutes trying to figure out if that was real. If that actually happened.
Oh yeah, man! I think we should start. This is people tell us if you see us or whatever. Like, I think we should start doing fun live stream episodes.
Okay, and
because we're almost done this season. That's gonna be season 2 is coming up. We're season finale is coming up soon.
Yeah,
this is 151.
Yeah, so 156.
3 more episodes. 152 or 154.
52, 104.
Oh, we're on season 3.
Yeah, we're on season 3.
You knew this for 3 years.
Yeah, I know.
Holy
Coming
shit,
up soon, February.
That's crazy. Okay, yeah, so 156, so...
We'll do a live 8 hours straight.
No.
There's
a game that my brother-in-law wants us to play on live stream because I'm scared of stuff.
What is it?
It's a scary game called Moons of Mars or something.
Oh, like
Moons of
like
Madness.
we'll play like computer games?
Yeah.
Okay.
And stream on
the
Twitch,
gaming stream.
Yeah. I want to start doing like live streams, like fun live streams.
We have a Twitch account. You can do a live stream whenever you want.
Really?
Yeah. We can just stream on it whenever we want.
Okay, one idea I had was live streaming us in the summer.
Yeah.
Just floating down the river in the boat.
Okay.
Just drinking, floating down the river, and like half-ass fishing and doing a
half-ass fishing,
doing a fucking like. Let's just do like a 2-hour podcast of us just fucking our way down the river.
On the boat.
Yeah,
we could do a boat pod.
Right, that'd be great. Just floating around on the boat. If you set it up and like get everything fixed in place,
yeah,
it would look really good
because it would be stabilized.
It'd be stable. Yeah,
it'd be fun.
I think we should do it.
Boat pod.
The boat pod
down the river.
It'd be a fucking great time.
I kind of forgot you have a boat.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do a boat podcast.
What's the name of your boat? Do you name it?
No, not yet.
Have you christened it?
No, because I'm redoing it.
Oh, it's still not done.
I'm gonna I want to paint it and do it the way.
You just smash the bottle of champagne on it.
Yeah, like I don't want to. I think what I'm gonna do is pop a bottle of beer on it because I don't want to put broken glass everywhere.
That's true.
And especially not in a river. People always do it in the river, and it's like, bro, people like walk around in here. Don't.
Well, eventually the water like softens.
No, it doesn't. It takes years.
Yeah, of tumbling in waves.
Yeah.
Sea glass is fun though.
Sea glass, sure.
I feel like a moron every time I find some.
Every time you find sea glass?
Yeah, like I revert we're back on the beach again. Every time I'm at the beach, I revert to like a child.
Yeah.
Where I like find cool rocks, and I'm like, I'll take it on home.
This would be so cool in my collection.
Yeah. Like getting in the car with my pants like weighed down. And what's in your pants? Nothing. Just like 85 rocks I found. Yeah, like sea glass from old beer bottles. Nothing.
You know what I used to have that was really cool?
What's that?
Maybe I'll get one for the pod.
Is it a tumbler?
The thing, and it spins it into a sphere.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It's a circle, and you fill it with sand.
Yeah.
And you just roll it, and it'll just turn it into a sphere.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
And they're like the ultra shiny spheres, and you can polish them. We should do that, and then we can
marbles?
collect rocks and make rock marbles. Right? Business idea.
Yeah, no one steal that. We're making rocks. Like, do you remember those? Like, I think National Geographic made them. They would like tumble. You would put like an abrasive little pill-shaped things in there. You put rocks in there and water, and they tumble for a couple days.
And it polishes
it. Like
it.
smooth them out and polish them and stuff.
Yeah, same idea.
And we just make rocks.
And we just make them into rock marbles. I'm bringing marbles back.
What we need to do to really gain traction on the internet is we need to start doing like prank videos.
Of what? Pranking each other? I'm down to prank each other.
Pranking people on the street who are unaware.
We could.
Have you seen the guys that drive around and throw cheese slices on people?
Get the fuck out of here,
Have you not seen this?
Yo, that motherfucker threw a cheese slice on me.
Are you serious?
I had a cheese...
He like drives around when people are like waiting in line at bars and he like fires scrap singles.
They threw cheese slices, 3 of them, onto our fucking car. I was with my cousin.
Oh, really?
We were going to play basketball. Yeah. And we're like, man,
like in traffic?
Yeah, there's cheese slices all over the car.
Because it'll stick.
Yeah. He's from London?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, well, I mean, these guys are everywhere.
There's 2 twins in London.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Those guys, they're insta-famous.
They do pranks at, like, Richmond and Albert.
Yeah.
Where they'll, like, walk out, say hi to someone, and then the second one will walk out wearing the same thing. And it'll make people lose their minds.
Yeah, it'll be a wait.
I got drive-by hit with a water gun once.
I got drive-by hit with a steak to the dick.
A steak?
Yeah.
Why are people throwing steaks?
Threw a fucking, like, 8-ounce steak out of a window, driving by me in a car, he goes, "Oh!" And I, like, look over. Look over, and he just throws a fucking steak at my cock.
Was it right in packaging?
No.
Oh, just loose?
Yeah, and I and then fell over into the ditch, and then Dwayne comes walking at me. He's like, "What the fuck happened, man?"
Of a steak.
He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, pointing at the steak. He's like, "Why is there? Did someone throw a steak at your balls?"
I was standing outside of a bar on Richmond, like smoking, minding my own business, kind of like lost in thought a little bit by myself. And a car pulls up with the window down, and I see a guy like reach out with something, and I was like, "Holy
I'm gonna
fuck!"
get shot. Yeah.
Like, brain didn't process because it's all just happening. Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, really? And then just a soft like stream of water hits me in the face, like hit me in the lips.
Oh, that's gross.
It is gross. Like,
probably have AIDS.
That could have been pissed.
It could have been Ebola.
Yeah, but just like water gun spray it, and I was like, I didn't even have the time.
At where was it?
Outside Joe Cool's.
That's ballsy, man. Because there's some dudes
cops that are like right there.
Not only that, there's some dudes who have lightning fast reactions and might shoot your ass.
Yeah,
like you might go like that out the window and they'll be like, boom, 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 boom.
Like, not today.
Not think. They're like, the fuck, I'm getting shot. Like, yeah.
I guess it just shows the type of man I am because I didn't even have time. I didn't even react till the water was on my lips.
A true Canadian.
I was like,
what the fuck is going on here?
Like I looked, I kind of went like wide-eyed. I was like, because like I'm not on edge. No one has a reason to shoot me in the street.
Yeah.
Like I haven't done anything to anybody. Right? People don't just get shot on the street for nothing, generally. Right? And then just got hit in the lips with some water. And I had to go back in and like explain to everyone why I'm wet.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That is hard.
That's a hard pill to swallow.
It is, because like it kind of made me feel like a bitch.
Yeah, and you're like, I didn't even react.
Like if that was a real gun, honestly, nothing
dead.
I could have done because it was like 8 feet
You could
away.
have ducked.
I'm not gonna duck
and
bullet.
Run. Duck and run.
Yeah, well now I know.
Get shot going that way. At least you're trying.
Get shot in a real like Platoon. You ever seen that movie? Willem Dafoe, where he's like, like fall in slow motion.
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome, dude.
Impress everyone around me, like, wow, he died like a man.
Died like a champion.
Not just me, like, running away pissing myself. Like, no! No, please!
Please don't shoot!
Please don't shoot me! And then just, like, walk in and be like, guys, I almost got shot.
Yeah.
Like, play it tough. When in the moment you're, like, crying. You're like, no, please! Please, no! You're like, okay.
Shit your pants!
They're like, oh, fucking leave them. And they leave, and you're like, guys.
Almost got shot, but I got out of there.
Yeah, talked him down.
Yeah. Dipped, worked him down, pulled the situation off.
I was like, I looked him in the eye and said, if you shoot me, I got 10 shooters coming for you. Yeah,
They're coming.
They're coming.
Remember Machiavelli?
cut back to me. Like, no.
Dude, this is why we should
Like
do
guns
skits.
in my mouth.
This is why we need to do skits.
That's
man.
a good skit.
We are doing skit comedy this summer. I'm determined.
Okay, that's a good. Don't steal that one because we'll record that.
Yeah,
one. That
because
one's good.
we've got enough fucking. You know what it is? Is we got enough fucking around time now.
I got time to fuck.
I got fucking around time. I can like work on stupid projects like that. You know.
That's true. We got fuck around time.
I'm gonna have some fucking around, like a little bit of fucking around money too, so we can be like, all right, I need a movie camera.
You like a red camera?
Yeah, like what do you do for movie cameras? What do you need for all that shit?
Like a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah, like don't get a movie camera.
How well? What do we?
You just get like a camera,
like a good camera,
like a good DSLR with like good video on it and stuff.
and that it'd do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And what? And then we need little mics, right?
Yeah, we need like lapel microphones, and then or unless we dub it over later, but I don't want to do that. Seems like too much air to fuck that up.
And then you need a light, one of those.
You need like
boom
lights,
right?
Yeah, I'm sure it's super easy filmmaking.
I feel like it's very easy.
Yeah, I feel like we could do it.
I got a guy who wants to do skit comedy with us.
Yeah?
I'll add you to the Discord.
Okay.
Can you remove people from a Discord?
Yes, if you own it, yeah.
I'm gonna remove one of the guys that's in that one.
Sorry, you've been voted off the island, pal.
Sorry, you know who you are, and you know what Discord it is, but you're getting removed because you don't respond to the product. Okay?
Just like I'm a trade coming in.
Yeah.
Just like, sorry, you've been released.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
We're bringing in
not
some
gonna
fresh
cut it.
talent.
We got some good shit on the go. It's time for you to go.
It's time for you to, good luck in the future.
What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Fucking grinding a bit. Working lots.
How's work?
It's okay.
Do you like your job?
Yeah, I like my job.
You happy?
Yeah.
Is your wife happy?
Yeah.
Is your cat happy?
Yeah, my cat. To be honest, I just got over like I get sick like a baby, and I just got over it like yesterday.
No, you get sick like a man.
Yeah, sorry, I get sick like a man.
Yeah. As long as
Which
we
is
all
like
say
to bring
it's
it back
fine.
to the almost getting shot sketch of me being like, that's pretty close to what it is. Like I had like a cold.
Oh,
So, like
okay,
my
yeah.
throat hurt and like I had some chills and body aches
You
and
need
stuff.
someone to rub your back.
I need someone to rub my back. I had some soup made for me.
You had soup made.
Yeah. Well, I got soup warmed up out of a can. I didn't get soup made, but
That's okay.
it's still soup. But
It's
like
still soup.
I came home like haggard, like just throw my coat on the floor. They were ripping clothes off me, getting into bed. Like, I can't. Okay. Can you call my mom? I need some comfort.
The fucking. I threw my coat on the floor. Didn't even hang. I didn't even
Keys
try
were still
it,
in the
though.
car, like car running, door open.
Oh.
I'm like crawling in like a guy on D-Day with his arm blown off.
Dude, what's your go-to move for sickness? Do you post up on the couch
Yeah, I post up. I take the blanket off the bed,
and then go to the couch?
and then go to the couch, and I get fucking cozy up in there.
That's what.
And I
yeah.
got like I get my water, I get a green tea, I get like
Dudes who post up in bed, I'm like, you're bitch made.
yeah, like you might as well have a thermometer hanging out of your mouth
Yeah.
and a pout going,
Posting up in bed, like, what are you doing in there?
jerking off. But like
Yeah, like I jerk off on the couch like a man.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, and
But like jerking
and
off
I-
when you're sick sucks.
Dude, it's a bad
You've got,
time.
like,
But
a
you gotta
headache.
you gotta like watch TV. Like you gotta have something on the background. Like I'll throw like throw like MythBusters on in the background.
Mythbusters, that's a good sick show.
Yeah, it's a great. I love MythBusters, but
Yeah.
I'll throw that on
Shout
and
out
then
to Jamie Heineman.
yeah, if it's like kind of a boring part and like Carrie's
Yeah.
not in it, then I jerk off. But,
I wait for the women to be off the screen to
well,
jerk
because
off.
if Carrie's in there, then I'm jerking off to MythBusters.
Oh, okay. You're just switching what you're jerking off.
Yeah, like Carrie's gone, you know.
Yeah, what's that Asian guy's name?
Grant.
Grant Imahara. If he
Yeah.
pops up, fuck no.
He's dead.
Yeah, he had like a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
I know. The Asians be dying from brain aneurysms. They think too much.
It's all those
Too
SAT
smart.
scores up there.
Yeah, they're too smart.
They're too smart.
But isn't that what fucking Bruce Lee died of?
Being too smart.
Yeah, he died of a fucking
It'll
brain
happen to
aneurysm.
us, man. We got to be careful.
Because we think so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, I got this new sweater. I don't know if anyone likes it.
It's a crew neck. I like it.
Thank you.
What
It's
is it 10 tree? They still around.
Yeah, it's still good shit. I also got that's Billabong, and I just got that.
Would you make a fucking trip to Journeys or something? Not Journeys.
No, I went to
Boathouse.
Archie's. I went to Archie's in Grand Bend. Fucking 90% of the stores on like 40 to 70% off. I know.
No one goes there.
It's
That's
awesome.
the move.
Everything is on
Hit
sale.
up fucking Sea Jewels, get some earrings.
Dude, I know. Maybe I'll go back to Spacers with my dreadlocks. Also, no one's in favor of my dreadlocks except you.
Yeah, because I'm your real friend.
I know. And when I commented, I said, yeah, well, Josh is in favor of it. Everyone said the same thing. They're like, Josh is in favor of you doing crazy shit.
Yeah, because I'm a real friend.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. The dreams can be accomplished.
If it's super crazy, I will tell you it's a bad idea, and then you'll listen to me.
But dreadlocks, why not?
That's not a crazy idea. It's not crazy to do.
Yeah, what if I just do...
If anyone who thinks that it's dumb for Christian to get dreadlocks clearly hasn't met you.
Thank you.
Because it fits.
It fits, bro. That's what I said.
If I said I'm going to get dreadlocks, you should tell me that's stupid
I'd be
because
like,
it doesn't fit.
No, I'll get a mohawk.
Get a mohawk like a rat tail.
Yeah, or, dude, you could rock a rat tail.
Thank you! That's what I've been saying. Like, could you
would
imagine
rock-
if I just had like a
you
little
would
rat
rock
tail?
a rat tail.
Shoulder?
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
I mean, it's so much hair growth to get
Dude,
to
yeah,
that.
I know. You gotta leave it for a while.
Because it's tight.
Yeah.
So it shortens, right?
Yeah, fuck.
And then you have like a dumb little rat tail for a while. I think what you do is you grow long hair
and then
cut it into the
everything
rat
around
tail.
it. Yeah.
I think a rat tail would be dope.
I'm thinking next time I go in to get like a hair trim, I might be like, what do we think? How hard would it be to make these dreads? Mm-hmm. Especially because her husband's Jamaican.
How's your hairline right now?
That's like fucking...
Not to like cook you, but
It's fine, yeah.
You're fine. Because I think if you're wicked receded, because the dreadlocks they'll push it back, right?
Yeah, because it's tight that it'll like recede it more.
But if you have long enough dreadlocks, I guess
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I might just take fucking... I might just take some fucking like, I don't know.
A trip to Turkey?
No. Yeah, like maybe, or just do like, what's it called?
Rogaine.
Minoxidil, yeah.
Yeah, minoxidil, finasteride.
Finasteride's a different thing.
But that's
you
also
can put that in, and that'll like stop DHT of the scalp. The only problem is, believe it or not, like this.
Yeah.
My whole family has a hairline like this, and I've had that hairline since I was like,
you've had that forever. It hasn't changed.
Yeah.
I've noticed. I've known your hairline.
It's gone back. Honestly, it's only gone back like maybe a quarter inch.
Yeah.
So like my hairline's receded slightly.
That just happens in your 20s, though. It's not that big of a deal.
That's it. It's just over like from 25 to now, it's gone back about a quarter inch.
You don't have the same hairline you had when you were like 18,
and it's
'cause
thin.
no
It's
one does.
slightly thinner than it was, but my hair used to also be like fucking thick.
Yeah.
Like thick. So I don't know, but I think it's good to get dreadlocks back.
Well, I mean, yeah, do it. Because what are you gonna do it when you're 35?
That's the thing. If I go into it from 30 to 35, that's different.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh yeah, you have dreadlocks. But if I start when I'm 35, then people are gonna be like, "The fuck is wrong with you? You're a grown ass man."
You're a grown ass man.
Yeah.
You got to do it while you can.
I'm an idiot still. I have
We have precious few years of idiocy left.
Yeah.
We got to take care of
I'm
them.
taking advantage of it.
Yeah, we got to take advantage of them.
Yeah. You got to do dumb shit now before you get too old.
Yeah. I mean, I don't subscribe to the too old thing ever.
You know what? I actually do agree with this because I know guys who like...
They'll just dismiss things on their face. Like, no, I'm too old for that.
Yeah, it's like, no, I can't. And it's like, it's so bullshit. Because there's dudes, you see the dudes who just do whatever the fuck they want, and they're like 50 years old and still like, they look great.
Yeah.
Because they just don't care about that.
They have confidence.
Yeah, and they're like, I'm not old, I'm fucking whatever, I'm 50, I don't care, I can still do all this stuff.
Yeah, people, I hate it, especially when I'm talking to someone, they're like, oh man, we're too old for that. Like, fuck
you.
for yourself.
Yeah, I had a you know what I had a motherfucker tell me? I was like, oh.
Motherfucker, what this motherfucker tell you, Chris? Man, this motherfucker pull around when you say what?
I had a motherfucker tell me that.
Yeah, this motherfucker, what are you... Sorry. Bust ass, what do you say?
I'm talking this busted tell me.
This motherfucker...
No, but
This motherfucking sucker, what do you say?
I'm chilling with Dwayne, and then I our buddy tells me because so I talked to his brother, buddy's brother, and I'm like, his brother boxes, so we're talking about boxing, and I was like, man, I used to box, and I said, I was like, my goal is to get in like really good shape
and start boxing again.
Yeah, and I was like, I've been talking about it for a while, and this year I think financially I can stand like paying for a boxing membership and maybe like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu membership, like an MMA gym, something. So I'm like, I'm gonna start boxing, and he goes, motherfucker, you 30 years old, you're not gonna start boxing yet, you're too old. And I was like, he's like, I can't box, I'm 31. And I'm like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy that you're
31 is not old.
That's not the fact that you're. I'm like, first of all, I don't turn 30 for like 9 months, but I'm like, the fact that you think it's too old to like get into an activity is actually astounding.
Yeah, like
I play full court basketball.
You're not
bro.
going to compete.
I'm not looking to become a boxer.
But I would like to box.
I want to box and train. Why can't I go train? Like, it's not like I have to do anything with it.
Yeah.
It's just for my own personal enjoyment.
Yeah.
Same with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm never going to enter a BJJ tournament. It's just
I mean,
good
you
for me.
even could. It's just like you're not going to be the best in Canada.
Yeah, you're not going to be. You're not going to enter great lengths. But like, fair enough. You know what? Yoel Romero, that motherfucker came into the UFC. I think he started training in his 30s. Mm-hmm. He came into MMA as a sport at like 36.
Yeah.
He's still fighting in his late 40s.
Yep. You can do it.
Crazy.
Bourdain's wife was doing BJJ in like her 50s.
Yeah, exactly. People do it their whole life. Fucking Joe Rogan still is like top-notch striker.
Yep.
And that motherfucker's in his 50s.
Is he in his 50s now?
He is in his 50s.
Damn.
Yeah, he's getting quite old. As far as like what people think, but I don't think he's that old. Like he's more physically capable than most people.
That's true.
That's how
I knocked that guy down.
That's how I look at it. Is like people are like, oh man, you're almost 30, and it's like, and I run and jump and play full court basketball on the regular. Mm-hmm. Like I guarantee that all these 30-year-olds are like, I'm 30 now. It's like, man, I'm vastly more physically capable than you. What the fuck are you doing? Like run around.
Yeah, believe it or not, you can't just do what you want. You have free will.
You can just do whatever the fuck you want. I want to start a soccer team this summer is my thing.
That's your thing?
Yeah, I've been talking to our buddy Brian.
Yeah.
I want to do like soccer. I want to play soccer this year. That's soccer, basketball, softball, and then I want to get into a combat. Yeah, one of the combat sports.
That's 4 days a week of sports.
Yeah, perfect. I'll be in good shape. Yeah.
Almost enough activity for me.
Oh, yeah, it's almost enough to take up some of my time. Yeah.
But my fucking around time.
Yeah. And I got dodgeball.
So 5 days a week.
Yeah, 5 days.
Just like
but basketball I'll play 2 or 3 times a week.
You're like a child that goes to like private school. Like, you know, like an upper middle
schedule
class.
all my day.
Like, yeah,
every day is scheduled.
Your parents have you set up with like an activity every day.
Yeah. That's the way to live your life.
Activities.
You should have an activity every day. You should not have a day where you should have a day where you do mostly nothing.
Yeah.
But even like say Sunday morning I wake up and I go and roll into a fucking MMA gym and like do a workout, some drills, and then a little bit of sparring and go home. And then you have from like noon till whenever you go to bed. You do nothing. At least you got up and like did something, you were active that day. You'll be in good shape living your life like that.
Yeah.
Like golf. You know what I mean? I have days where I go out and like I'll go out and play 8 or play 9 holes like first thing in the morning and then go to work.
Before work is crazy.
I had that last year. When I was working at I'd have days where I'd only be working at the restaurant at like 5 and I'd go fucking
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'd play like fucking 18 holes in the morning.
Like show up to work half sauced.
Yeah, like a couple beers. Show up to work, couple beers, obviously sunburnt and rosy cheeked.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, what are you doing? Nothing.
Just reek like darts.
My back hurts today. A little tight. Did hit an 87
Business happens
though.
on the golf course, dude. That's important.
It's good to play golf. It's good to do fucking activities, and I refuse to like do less activities because I'm getting older.
That's true.
That's
you should in fact be doing more activities.
Yeah. Yeah, and the only thing that changes back to tie back into what we were talking about, I've talked to people about I'm like, oh yeah, like I'll go like on and off taking like GHRP2 and GHRP6, which are like growth hormone releasing peptides. They stimulate the amount of growth hormone in your body, just what you're naturally producing.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, well, that's like steroids. I'm like, it's not steroids. It's legal to buy.
Yeah.
You can buy it legally, but yeah, like you got to inject it. So sure, like I guess it seems like steroids. And they're like, that's crazy. That's a criminal. And I'm like, oh yeah, all your favorite athletes, they don't fucking juice.
I've always held the opinion that you should be performance enhancing your whole life.
You should take performance enhancing shit
We
your
have these
entire
things for a
fucking
reason.
life.
Why would you not take them?
I know. I don't understand. It's like
when people take Ozempic to lose weight, I'm like, good for you.
Good for you. You lost weight. Good job. Or people being like, oh, why do you need to take all these supplements? Eat a balanced diet. Ask any fucking nutritionist. Ask any nutritionist. They will tell you it's near impossible to get all the nutrients you need eating just food. There's some stuff that's just hard to get. Your food, your grocery bill would be through the fucking roof trying to get such a diverse diet. You'd be fucking 6 meals a day of smoothies trying to get that shit into you. Like, no, man.
Ugh.
Yeah. You're better off to just...
Fuck a smoothie.
You're better off to just fucking take some supplements, bro. It's good for you.
Juice some celery, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, man, you should see. I'll take, like, wilted fucking kale and stuff that in there. Dude, I'm fucked with
Man, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I take fucking bruised ass bananas. I eat them backwards.
Dude, I have been so lazy with my smoothies in the past that it's like
ice and yogurt.
Dude, no, like shit that shouldn't be. I'm like, man, I need something in there. It's like, what do I got in the fridge? I got like
fish sticks,
like 2 leaves of kale that are like stuck to the shelf.
Oh,
wash them off. Those go in there. A soft apple that goes in there.
Dude, really?
Just to like get shit into it. I don't give a fuck. It's still good to eat.
Not if the kale's stuck to the shelf.
Not literally, but you know it's all wilted. Yeah, out there.
When it starts secreting liquid, you're like, oh, fucking shake that up.
Yeah, like I don't give a fuck. And then I put. I used to do some crazy shit. People are gonna freak out about this. Back in the day, when I used to have a lot of fish tanks. Why you got that serious look?
I want to hear what you have to say because this could go a few ways, and I want to make sure it's going the right way.
Back in the day when I used to have a bunch of fish tanks, I used to have this one tank that was really healthy, and I had dirt in the bottom and then gravel on top and like all live plants. It was a complete ecosystem. I never had to clean it. You just add a bit of dechlorinated water. That was it. And it was self-sustaining. I didn't even feed them. Didn't even feed the fish. It was totally self-sustaining. Massive 80-gallon aquarium. And I grew a lot of spirulina on the top, you know, the green stuff that makes like swamps.
Yep.
That makes the green on swamps. And I would wake up in the morning.
No! Oh, fuck!
Fucking fire that in. I just fire it into a fucking shake. And just that protein, fucking carrots, some celery, whatever. Throw it all in there and just eat it. Dude, I'm despite what people think, like I'm obviously not ripped or anything, but I'm like quite health conscious about eating random shit and like
the
making sure I
fucking
get nutrients.
smell of fish tank, man.
Dude, it was a clean, like it's not like it's not like nature.
I know.
Yeah.
Fish. I had fish tanks. I can't. That's fucking me up.
Dude, and like you just, well, you get a little slimy, so you gotta like rinse it off in your hand. And you just like,
all right.
And then
I'm fucking calling it. Like, you fucked me up. Oh, thanks for listening, folks. Stay reasonable.
Keep doubting.
Good night.
Reasonable Doubt Podcast. If you guys like funny, hilarious, goofy, goober, silly boys podcast, that is a good place to find yourself.
That was a good one.